Okay.
It's still configuring, but we are basically live, okay?
Okay, thank you. So, a very warm welcome to everybody who is watching us via stream and who is interested in seeing who will be the next winner for UBI4ALL. It's a very, tonight I could say, good evening world, because this is the first worldwide stream of our UBI raffle. Until now, we only were active in Europe, but now we are active worldwide. And so we are really, it was great to see who registered from all different continents of this world. So we really, have a worldwide audience now. And this is very, very great. Thank you for your interest and for joining us. What is UBI4ALL? Maybe many of you already know the project, but others don't. So UBI4ALL is an initiative from volunteers to get people to know the experience of a UBI, of an unconditional basic income for 1 year. We are collecting money by crowdfunding, and every time we have together 9,600 euros, we raffle off this sum so that somebody can get 800 euros for 1 year for 12 months, which altogether make these 9,600 euros. So we are just, as I said, we are crowdfunding, so we are also dependent on people who spend money. This could be 50 cents, this could be $1, this could be 200 euros, whatever suits everyone. And the more beavers are people who regularly donate money. The more beavers we get and the more donations we get, the more we can, of course, raffle off basic incomes. So that's the basic idea behind it. We were only active in Europe beforehand because we were also accompanying a European initiative in the European Parliament. But now, as I said, we were spreading worldwide because we think that UBI is a great concept for everyone in this whole wide world. So what are we doing exactly in this raffle? We sent out to everyone who registered a lot number. I hope you have it ready now. It will be drawn later by two of our guests. And we have around 14,000 registrations for the raffle. So it really is interesting and very exciting because we never had this many registrations until now. And it is not only a premiere for our global event, but it's also the first time that we have to raffle off two sums. And let me explain you why. The first raffle will only be for 200 euros. And this was the sum that we tried to get to a winner during the worldwide International Week of Basic Income. So this corresponds more or less the sum of 1 week of basic income in our with the 800 euros we normally give for 1 month. The winner, who was from the Netherlands, he didn't reply. And every time a winner doesn't reply, we put the sum, of course, back into the pot, and we raffle it off again. So this time, there's the 200 euros from the International Basic Income Week in September will be raffled off again. So that's why we have two raffles. And for this special evening, we of course have two special guests. So one, I have to say good evening to France, to Etienne Berthet, and the other special guest is Shwakwan Su from Korea. Greetings also to Korea. So Etienne, I would like to start with you. Here are your 10 minutes of worldwide fame. So apart from being an UBI activist, I learned that you are also a sociologist, a web designer, a juggler, which means you throw many funny things in the air and then, of course, catch them all again. And you are a referee. So whom of your very different Etiennes would a UBI suit the most?
The referee for activist, the referee for basic income movement, French movement will suit me the most. And the sociologist profile is also very suitable while studying basic income. I used what I know from sociology a lot when I'm researching and designing research frameworks or advocating for basic income. It helps me a lot.
Okay. So what is your approach to convince people of UBI? So someone who hasn't heard of it or someone who is very critic about it. So what do you tell these people?
I don't try to convince anybody. In fact, I think it's just so obvious that I just ask people why they don't think it would work, and then we are talking about this. That's all.
Okay. So you go more on the personal idea.
Yes.
Why do you think it doesn't work? Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so what I think personally, I think basic income is very obvious. It's how the society should have been designed long time ago, but it did not went this way, and we created different mythologies and ideologies to convince people that money is something which is a reward, instead of thinking of money as something that enables us to work. And it creates create a system, it creates a structure which influence the decision making of so much people in a way which is not natural. So most people, me including me, because of the how income is supposed to be earned, we are pushed into making bad decisions, I think. And many of these bad decisions result in conflicts and catastrophes that are going around the world because we don't trust each other enough. And so I think basic income is the way to put trust in the center of human relationships again. And that's why when I talk to people that I'm working on basic income, I say, I don't think it's the solution, but for me, it's a way to regain trust in a relation between human beings. And in your point of view, why do you think people should not be trusted? And that's the path where I go, and where people are really going, really volunteer to go down this discussion. They don't feel like they're trying to be convinced. They're just I ask them what are the blockages against this problematic. So they just basically say, okay, we cannot trust people for this and this reason, and so that's where are the point of pain that needs to be resolved in a larger scales with mediatic exposure of very specific ideas, such as especially trust, but also what people will do about laziness. So talking about the place of laziness in society, the fact that people want to work, and the place of work, and how people can reappropriate the meaning of their work. And that many of the studies which has been done shows that there is a huge increase in entrepreneurship where among people who are allowed a basic income. And so people do not stop working, people just work better. And there is a sense of community that emerges, which is what I think is the goal of implementing a basic income in a broader society, is to, instead of having conflict of domination between different groups, different geographic groups, different ethnic groups, different class and work groups, having a sense of community because we have trust, because we are allowed unconditionality of income, then it means that we have nothing to prove and that the other person is not in a position of power of accepting and of valorizing our existence by its own regard. Like, our existence is valued by itself, so we have nothing to prove. And this way we are able to make better decisions, which are not decision meant to please other people, but it is a decision-making process which is based on trust and a focus towards making greater good for a community at the scale of a village, of a town, or of a country, or maybe even the world, like what you're trying to do.
Mm.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Etienne. You painted a really good picture and you put it to the point what UBI really would mean for us as personalities, for us as humans, and also for the society. So trust is really one of the main glues of society and prosperity, of course, also, because if we fight against each other, this is not the good solution. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, since you are from France, do you think that the movement in France is a big one, or how's the interest in France in UBI, among the people, and also maybe also political wise? What are politicians thinking about it?
I think the awareness of basic income is pretty good because it has been in 2017, there has been a presidential campaign, and one of the candidates, Benoît Hamon, proposed as a major point of his program to implement a universal income. So revenu universel. So it was not basic income, it was called universal income. And so this was the biggest exposure so far to a large audience to the idea of basic income. But it didn't work because this candidate had not thought through well enough his proposition, and he asked, after he got promoted as an official candidate, he asked economists to help him design the financial possibility of implementing basic income. But what the economist did was that he proposed a negative income tax, which is very different from a basic income. And not to go into the details, but this is where many people were lost. And so this is kind of like the bigger exposure of basic income. Of course, many people are aware, many people have heard about this, but many people may have an idea which is not very developed. And of course, there's the idea of, like, it sounds like a good idea by itself, but in the concrete real world, it looks very hard to establish. So people are very suspicious of the idea, and I have to say, even myself, I am suspicious, because I don't want to be an ideologist, and I don't want to advocate for something and being blind about it. I want to be criticized. I think I think it's a good idea, and I think my work here is mostly about trying to think about this idea, because somebody has to think about it. Somebody has to think, to research on, is it possible? Because if it is possible, it would be so great. So we have to take the time to investigate on this question, and that's how I see things. I don't think it's the miracle solution, but I think it's something worth a shot.
Yeah. So we
this
all together need to develop this idea further, and until it's really it is ready to be implemented.
I think it could be ready. So we're gonna see at the next presidential election in France in 2027. This is where most of the debate on basic income could be implemented. So that's where we're gonna try to feed and to produce documentation and to produce contents and reflection on basic income and how it could be implemented and what could be the effect. And we're gonna try to feed the political debate for the next presidential elections. And we have contact with some politicians, and we're trying to feed, to give something solid, to think about it, and to, okay, is it something concrete that could be defended? And this is how it's going to be. So people are already aware, so it could be implemented, but people are very suspicious, like they think it's a good idea, but the idea is too good to be true. So people want to be reassured. People want to have guarantees. So our role, if we want to not implement right now, but the next step is not solely to be implemented, but mainly to be to progress the idea into the public opinion. So our goal is to our objective is to give guarantee to people that it is possible, and it's not something dangerous, it's not something to be scared of, it's something that can solve many problems, and they want guarantee, and that's how we can make the debate move on this thing.
Yeah, great.
Voilà.
And if in every country there are people like you pushing developing the idea forward, so it will come within the next 10 years, I think, anywhere on this planet. And if one country has implemented it, and it's an application for everybody who is listening, try to do everything you can in your country to develop the idea of basic income further, and to get in contact with important people who can make decisions. Thank you, Etienne, for the short view on the situation in France. Yeah. So I think we are ready to start the first raffle, the one with the 200 euros. This is only a one single win, a single sum, not periodical as the big one we will raffle off at the end. And I also saw that Helvig has managed to get out of the delayed train. Helvig, do you want to explain a little bit about the technical things behind the raffle itself?
Yeah, hello everyone. Yes, here in Germany the train situation is very bad, but I'm lucky to be with you here right now. Let me explain now the raffle rules. We come to the more formal part. Thank you, Etienne, for your words. I fully agree 99% with your words. Very happy with this kind of activity you talked about. Okay, let's talk about the raffle rules, the formal part now. First of all, I would like to thank everybody who supports us, supports our global basic income project, whether they are with social media or press supporters or donors. By the way, we appreciate every amount. We are also aware that €1 can be a lot of money for some, and on the other hand, 100 euros can be very little for others. That's the global difference we know of. And we all agree on the same goal, I think. We let people experience basic income in real life. All right. In a few minutes, we're going to raffle off the basic income week, 200 euros. Yeah. And then I think, Rosbita, the next part is talking and having a chat with our Taiwan guests, right?
Yes,
So
that's right.
in all, we generated 14,782 lot numbers. We go to random.org and put in the interval 10,001 to 14,000 to 24,783. And one of these numbers would take the 200 euro away so far.
Okay, so then let's start the first raffle. Etienne, would you be ready to share your screen with this random.org?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I need to do some stuff.
It's random.org, and then just put in on the top on the right 10,001, and the last number is 24,783.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
We can see your screen, yes, but not
Okay,
yet the random.org.
Here, random.org.
Here it is, yeah.
So
yeah,
these are the good numbers, right?
Those are the numbers, yes.
Okay.
So if I had a drum roll, I would hear it.
So 3, 2, 1.
1, go. So the winner of the 200 euros has the number 21917. So everybody out there, check your lot number you received from us by email and have a look if the number 21917 is your lucky number for 200 euros. So in the background now, we thank you. You can stop sharing now, Etienne. Thank you very much. Great job. We will have a look in the background now if we can find the winner. The ideal situation would, of course, be if the winner is with us here in this live stream and he or she would stand up and say, wow, I'm the one. So we can also have a brief live interview with him or her. But this only happened once in our 5 raffles that we had up to now. And yeah, she was not, she was not really. Sorry, Helvig, please.
I have a first result. It's someone from Sweden with his lot number. The lot number is 21917, and it's someone from Sweden called Liam. I'm going to check out the picture of Liam if it's correct, and then I'm going to tell you again.
Okay, thank you very much. So congratulations to Liam from Sweden. You got the 200 euros. Okay, so this was one of the exciting parts, and now we are going to part number 2. And I am very glad that we can talk to our guest from Taiwan, which means that he is very, very, very engaged because the time there is now past 2 o'clock in the morning. So good morning to you, Shakwan Su.
Good morning. Hello, everyone.
Hello, nice to have you here with us, Shakwan.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially at that very odd time in the morning. But you said beforehand that you have also other people are awake now and are watching our stream because they want to know immediately if they have one or not. Yeah.
yeah. There are some people that are discussing about the raffle.
Great. Yeah. Shakwan Su, can you please tell us a few words about yourself? What are you doing in Taiwan for UBI4ALL? What are your activities?
Okay, sure. So, hi, I'm Jaguan from Taiwan, and now I'm the chairman of UBI Taiwan, and to promote the idea, UBI idea in Taiwan to everyone as possible, as many as possible. And so, our idea is to bring the basic income to not just bring a general idea in Taiwan, because we also want to show how to fit the idea to Taiwanese culture and Taiwanese society, because it's much, because most people discussing UBI are from maybe for European or from America, but for East Asia, or especially for East Asia, the culture and the economy is so much different. So we want to try to tell people why and what is UBI and how to do UBI in Taiwan.
So when you say you want to get to fit the idea to the Taiwanese culture, what are the main challenges that you find in this approach?
I think I think the situation of Taiwan is much similar to near countries like Japan or Korea. So because we have some districts from maybe for especially for the last 100 years. So in Taiwan, our people work hard, not just work hard. It's very, very hard. So so the total hours of working, total working hours per year is always in the top. Maybe the ranking is almost at top 5 or top 3 or top 10. So
so top 10 worldwide, you mean?
Yeah, top in the world. So
yeah,
I think it's people in Taiwan works too hard, and so I think how to reduce or to make people think there's so another life in there, in not just for working and or just not for so for things that the society tell you. So you can purchase some you can try to do something you want, or to do something you much different from other people. So I think it's the most important thing I want to all our team members want to do, to tell people in Taiwan. So and the idea is UBI.
Okay, so the main idea is to get UBI to be more to be able to enjoy life more, not only work, but also take time with your family, your friends, and care for yourself. Did I get this right? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yes, that's right. And also I think it can also change the industry in the industry structure in Taiwan, because the most famous industry is semiconductor in Taiwan, like some very famous company like TSMC or MTK. It produces semiconductor. It produces many chips to deliver to many countries in the world, like your iPhone or your Google phones. Most chips are made by Taiwan, but it's so the industry is too constrained in semiconductor and related companies. So I think there's also it's also important in Taiwan to distribute more. There are also more there are very many talents in Taiwan, but most talent go to just one industry or to a similar industry. So I think I hope the Taiwan can choose more, and more the talent can go to different industries, like content industries art industries or anything else. Then so they can choose more. So we have some ideas to combine IUBI and the industry, how to change the industry. So we have some ideas to and I also hope Taiwan can go to the can become a country that have a higher variety in the industry, not just one or two.
Okay, that's a very interesting approach to change or to diversify a country's industry through UBI. I never heard that combination up to now. This is very interesting, and that's what I really love about UBI. Everyone in the world who is fighting for it has, of course, different challenges, different has to search for different solutions for his culture, her country, whatever it is. So we always get new ideas from others. Yeah, we have to work together and to listen to each other and to build trust. That Etienne said before, that we all can prosper and learn from each other. That's one of the real good things about UBI.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kwanzu. Yeah, Shakwan. So, I think, yeah, seeing that the time is late, especially for you and your fellow country citizens, I think we can go further to the next raffle. Or does everyone has any objections about this? I don't think so. So, Shakwan, if you want to, or Helwig, did you want to mention something else, because I saw your picture pop up?
Yes,
For
please.
the raffle?
Yeah, we are not at the end of all the raffle rules. I took a shorter version for the 200 euro the week of basic income, but now we talk about the full year with 9,600 euro. So that's a bigger amount and our regular raffle. And so I would like to continue the rest of the raffle rules for all our visitors here. Yeah, we're going to raffle off 9,600 euros, which is 1 year unconditional basic income. And why is it 800 euros per month? This is approximately the average poverty line within the European countries. In 2020, we started our project in Europe. And since this year, we are global. And just for simplicity reasons, we kept the same amount of 800 euro. So this time, this is our 5th raffle, and the first 4 winners are Lucy from France, Thomas from Ireland, Balázs from Hungary, and the last winner was Alexandra from Germany. So we are very excited about from which country the winner comes this time. Yeah, as I said, we generated almost 50,000 lot numbers, which we sent out yesterday. People from all over the world participate in this raffle. The most registrations in Europe are from Italy, for example, in Asia from Taiwan, in America from Canada, in Africa from Nigeria, and even people from Kosovo, Congo, and Colombia participate, and many, many more countries. We're very proud of this. And as we introduced the rule that no country can win twice in a row, this time people from Germany are excluded from the raffle, except the UBI beavers, who every time participate automatically in every raffle. Yeah, in order to participate in the raffle, and get a lot number, you had to confirm your registration and confirm your participation in the raffle by one of our mails. And we had a lot of queries. How can I invite friends and family? It's very easy. One has to register once and then just to confirm one time the participation in every raffle. So just register once and then always confirm your participation in the raffle. And participation in the raffle is, of course, for free. Yeah, so we'd like to thank again all our UBI beavers and donors. They currently generate approximately €1,500 per month. And so with a little luck, in 3 or 4 months, we could have the next raffle again. And now how to proceed the raffle. Everyone got a 5-digit lot number. Roswitha, you already told us. If not, just check your spam filter, please. Yesterday, we closed the registration for the raffle. And yeah, when the time has come, I guess our Taiwan guest will push the button again on the random number generator on random.org. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Enough information. Enjoy the live stream and good luck, everyone. Roswitha, your turn again.
Okay, thank you very much, Helvig, for explaining us the rules and yeah, that we implemented. Okay, check one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
To share your screen? Great.
Yes. Okay. How?
So
Share the
let's
screen.
see. So okay, there are already the right numbers are in there. So it's 10,001, and the biggest number is 24,738. Yes, that is right. So let's make the countdown to that you can push the button. So it's 3, 2, 1, ready, go.
Oh.
Okay, that was it. Very spectacular. The number is 15739. 15739. The owner of this lot number will get 12 times 800 euros on his or her bank account. Congratulations, whatever it is.
Yes. It's someone from France.
It's someone from France.
Someone from France. Oh, seems like it's someone from France. I'm gonna check the data twice, double check it. But it seems the woman from France called Christelle.
Christelle from France. Okay, I'm so sorry, Chuck One, for you and your fellow citizens that it's not going to be to Taiwan.
Yeah,
next time. Yeah. Thank you anyway. So please, you can stop the sharing now of your screen. Okay. Thank you. So 15739 is the lot number for the 1 year of UBI. So we will, Helvig will, as always, send an email to the winner. In this case, Crystal from France. And we will see maybe she or even the Swedish winner, Liam, can join us in our live stream. This would be really great. And yeah, congratulations to the 2 winners. And well, everyone who didn't win today, don't be sad. There will be another raffle within a few months, depending on our donors. If you spread the word and tell everyone, hey, there's a great project out there called UBI4ALL. Do you want to donate? Do you want to participate? The more you spread the word, the faster the next UBI4ALL winner can be found. So, yeah, what will we do if even this time no one wants the money, as it already happened once with the 200 euros? As I said, if we don't find a winner within the next 4 weeks, the whole sum will be raffled off again, as in this case, the 200 euros this time. Okay. So, yeah, what we of course would need from the winners then is the bank transfer, and hopefully we can show you who won, because this is also one of our the participation in UBI4ALL, and the winning is of course unconditionally, as of course everything here. because nobody who won is forced to step out into the public and say, hey, I was the one winning. Of course, we are glad if someone wants to share with us and wants to share with our audience and all other UBI activists the experience of living 1 year with a UBI. This would be great, but it's of course not necessary, and it's not obligatory. So we would be glad if we can present you the winner, but if not, we are happy for the winners without any further conditions. So, Helvig, any news from France or from Sweden?
No, not yet. I sent the link, so if Christelle or Liam would like to join us here, they are able to do this. But maybe in the meantime, let's have a quick 5 minutes. Maybe Roswitha, you escorted our 4 winners so far. Maybe you can give us a little inside view about the life of the winners. Maybe just a few sentences about what they did with the money, what they think about basic income, what about unconditional money. Maybe, yeah, you have some insights for us from France, from Lucy, from Ireland, Thomas, from Hungary, Balázs, or from Germany, from Alexandra.
Yeah. Well, at least what they wanted to share with us, of course, as I explained before. Yeah, our first winner was Lucy from France. She's a pharmacy, or she by then 2 years ago she studied for becoming a pharmacist, and she was very glad to get the money, to get the 800 euros for 12 months, because she was in searching for a job because she couldn't afford, because life in France, or especially in Paris, the rents are very high, and she could barely afford her everyday living, and was looking for a job which would have, of course, affected her studies, because if you work, you don't have time to concentrate fully on your studies. So she was very, very, very happy with 9,600 euros to help her over the 1 year until she finished her studies. And she also made little presents to herself out of this money, not only for, she covered her living, but she also took piano lessons, which was a really wish from her heart that she always wanted to do. So it really was, she was very happy with to have this money. Right. The second winner then was Thomas from Ireland. Also, he was a student, but an adult student. So he took up studies again because he wanted to change his profession, which he wasn't very satisfied with. And he, I think it was kind of ecological studies had to do with landscape management. And being quite a shy person, he didn't want to get into the public really, but he was very happy because he had to reduce his income, and he already had a family at that time. So this money was really coming in the right time when he started studying again, and so the family wasn't in need to cut down very much their costs of living. Yeah. Then Balázs from Hungary, also a young lad, also a student. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold still. Yeah, for him, more or less, it was the same situation, because when you're studying, you're always in the need of money to get things paid, and electricity and stuff. So, yeah. But in altogether, I can say that all three of these winners, they had less stress in their life. They could focus more relaxed on their studies or on what they wanted to achieve. And yeah, they were really grateful and thankful to have the extra money unconditionally.
Took out the stress of their life a little bit.
Yeah.
And for our visitors, you can check out our videos and blog articles about the winners. And for example, the one with Thomas from Ireland is a legendary one when he described how he got the first time the message from us that he won the 1 year UBI. He thought it was a spam thing, and he was at dinner with friends and couldn't believe. And so only on the next day he got it in reality. So yeah, watch the videos and watch or read our blog articles. We especially try to cooperate with the winners, but it's, as you said, Roswitha, it's unconditional money. So if they don't want to like and don't want to share their thoughts with us, that's okay. We have many impressions, however. So we are happy to have now 2 more winners, just one for a week from Sweden and another woman from France. And we had a 4th winner from Germany.
Yeah, the 4th winner from Germany. Also, she didn't really want to step out into the public, and she's enjoying her money. Still, I think it's another few months that she will receive it, or half a year. She was the winner of our last raffle in July.
All right, so no more reaction this time.
No reaction so far.
In our first raffle, Lucy from France, really, we had the amazing situation that she entered our live stream. That was really amazing to see and to talk with her right now after she won the 1 year basic income. This time we have not that luck, but we will see, and we are curious to see and to read about the winners' reactions and what they want to do with the money, how's life going on with that guarantee of income. Yeah, we're happy to see that.
Yeah, maybe we get some news from Sweden this time or some news from France again. Yeah, we'll see. And we keep our community, we keep you updated, of course. Okay, so I think this was it for the time being. As I said, if no one will show up, we will hear you. We will see us again quite soon. If not, we will see us again in a few months with the next, the 6th raffle and the 2nd worldwide raffle. So stay tuned, spread the word, tell everyone about us, about UBI4ALL, and the possibility to be able to experience 1 year with a basic income. Yeah, thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you very much, especially Etienne from France and Shaquan from Taiwan for being our guests today and for doing the raffle. And yeah, have a good time out there, everywhere in the world, wherever you may be. And yeah, let's fight for basic income, and we see each other again at the next raffle. Thank you very much. Goodbye, good night, good morning, whatever it is, the day of the time in your country.